Fresh cup in my hands again, steam rising in the air. Little spark inside my chest, like I don't have a care. Morning moving through the glass, sun across my face. Something simple, something sweet in this little space. I don't need a big surprise, I don't need fireworks, just a tiny bit of light and it works. Coffee with a smile, staying for a while. Shoulders moving left and right, feels so light. Coffee with a smile, nothing forced or wild, just a rhythm in my day in a simple way. People passing by the door, city waking up. I can feel it in the floor through my coffee cup. Not a perfect kind of day, but it's good enough. Little groove inside my step, that's the stuff. Crowds can hang around, I don't really mind. There's a softer kind of joy that I find. Coffee with a smile, staying for a while. Tiny thoughts inside my shoes, good news. Coffee with a smile, no dramatic style, just a mellow kind of high passing by. It's not loud, it's not fast, just a feeling that might last. Tap your foot, take it slow, let the good things overflow. Coffee with a smile, let it down. Up a little bit of shine feels fine. Coffee with a smile. Carrying that easy tone on my own. Tiny light on the ceiling, dancing in my eyes. Something in the way today just feels right. Second cup of coffee, sweeter than before. Little things are knocking at my door. Shoelaces untied, but I don't really care. There's a small and steady rhythm in the air. Not a grand occasion, not a perfect scene, just a bunch of little moments in between. Little happy things that I find hidden in the corners of my mind. Little happy things, soft and bright, turning ordinary into light. People passing by me, smiling unaware. People passing by me, smiling unaware. There's a gentle kind of magic everywhere. Music from the speaker, low but clear, like it's whispering, stay here. Even if the emails keep coming through, I can keep a little space for something new. Little happy things in my day, tiny sparks along the way. Little happy things in my shoes, got me dancing with the blues. It's not loud, it's not big, but it makes my heartbeat skip. It's a laugh, it's a breeze, it's a sunlight through the trees, yeah. Tap my fingers on the wood, everything feels kind of good. Little happy things, stay a while, stretching out into a smile. Even when the sky is gray, I can find small reminders to rewind. Little happy things, soft surprise, like reflections in my eyes. Little happy things here and there, floating lightly through the air. Yeah, yeah. Morning light is on my wall, not too loud, not too small. Coffee's warm between my hands. I don't need big plans. Windows open, air is new. Sky is simple, baby blue. I'm not rushing anywhere. There's music in the air. I don't need a perfect start. I don't need to try so hard. If I move a little slow, that's enough to let it. Got that soft morning groove in my step, in my shoes. Nothing heavy on my mind, just a little sunshine. Got that soft morning groove, let it carry me through. Not a big dramatic change, just a brighter day. Oh, pace 조금 더 살아남. 하얀 밝게 과하지 않게. Little things feel kinda sweet. Sunlight dancing on the street. Even if it's not perfect, I can still deserve it. Emails waiting, that's okay. I'll get to them anyway. No need for racing heart. I'll just start. If the clouds are hanging low, I don't let them steal the show. Take a breath and let it move. Find a little groove. Got that soft morning groove in my step, in my shoes. Shoulders moving just a bit. Yeah, I'm feeling it. Got that soft morning groove. Nothing left to prove. Not a hero, not a star, just happy where we are. It doesn't have to be loud, doesn't have to be fast. Just a tiny spark of light, that's enough to last. Got that soft morning groove, let it shine through. Even on a quiet day, I'm okay. Got that soft morning groove, easy and smooth. Just a small, simple tune in the afternoon. Sunlight on the table, dancing with my cup. Tiny golden reflections, waking something up. People talking softly in the corner seat. Everything feels easy with this little beat. I don't need a reason to feel this way. Just a little rhythm in my day. There's sunlight on the table and a rhythm in my feet. Nothing big or crazy, just a steady beat. Sunlight on the table, everything feels right. Not a perfect story, just a little light. Steam rising slowly from my second brew. Little things are glowing like they always knew. Maybe it's the weather, maybe it's the song, but I feel a little lighter all along. Clouds can wait outside, I'll be here a while. Let the music move me into a smile. There's sunlight on the table and a rhythm in my feet. Shoulders moving gently to the beat. Sunlight on the table, no need to explain. Sometimes all you need is a simple refrain. Tap once, tap twice, feel it in your spine. Nothing complicated, just a brighter line. lighter heart didn't even try. Something in the morning air felt just right. Shoes on by the doorway, sun across the floor. Tiny rhythm in my head, wanting more. I don't need a reason to move this way. Just a little beat in my day. Easy steps down the street, little bounce in my feet. Easy steps, feeling free, nothing heavy on me. Easy steps, feeling free, nothing heavy on me. People passing by me, smiling without words. City humming softly like a verse. Coffee shops are opening, music through the door. Every small beginning feels like more. I don't need perfection, I don't need control. Just a steady groove in my soul. Easy steps, left and right, moving soft in the light. Easy steps, nice and slow, let the good feelings grow. Not a rush, not a race, just a rhythm I can trace. Easy steps through the day, let the worries fade away. Sun is leaning on my window like it wants to stay. Little golden lines are dancing on my day. Phone is buzzing somewhere, but I let it wait. There's a tiny celebration in my pace. Nothing big is happening, still I feel okay. There's a soft and steady rhythm in my day. I had a day going my way, shoulders moving side to side. I had a day, no need to say anything really in my day. I had a day going my way, shoulders moving side to side. I had a day, no need to say anything more, I'm alright. Foot taps under tables, fingers snap in time. Even all the little things feel kind. Traffic in the distance doesn't sound so loud. There's a simple kind of joy around. Maybe it's the sunlight, maybe it's a beat, maybe it's just letting go a little bit. I had a day, easy sway, tiny bounce in my stride. I had a day, feels this way, like the world is on my side. No big plans, no big dreams, just a soft in between. I had a day, let it play, carry me through the breeze. I had a They had a day, stayed this way, even when clouds appeared. I had a day, I'll be okay with this small joy right here. There's a little bounce in the way I move, not too fast, just a gentle groove. Coffee cup on the side, tiny rhythm in my stride. Morning turning into noon, time is sliding smooth. Something in the air today feels brand new. I don't need a perfect plan, I don't need to prove anything to anyone. I just move, gentle bounce left to right. Feels so easy, feels so light. Gentle bounce through the day, let the worries fade away. sweet. Every little heartbeat finds the beat. Even if the sky turns gray, I don't mind. There's a steady little spark in my mind. Gentle bounce, tap your toes, let it rise, let it flow. Gentle bounce, soft and slow, let the good feelings grow. Nothing loud, nothing wild, just a calm, happy child. Gentle bounce, stay around in this simple, happy sound. Warmer through the window, curtains moving slow. Sunlight on the wooden floor, golden glow. Little hum of voices somewhere down below. There's a steady kind of rhythm in the flow. Coffee getting colder, but I don't mind. There's a brighter little spark in my mind. I don't need to chase the day, I don't need control. There's an easy kind of music in my soul. Warm air flow, take it slow. Let it wrap around me. Warm air flow, nice and low. Nothing here to ground me. Breathing in the morning, breathing out the doubt. Tiny pieces of the stress drifting out. Foot tapping softly underneath the chair. There's a mellow kind of groove in the air. Maybe it's the sunlight, maybe it's the beat, maybe it's just feeling light on my feet. Warm air flow, side to side. Let the rhythm guide me. Warm air flow, open wide. No need to hide me. Even if the sky turns gray later in the day, I can keep this little glow anyway. Not a big explosion, not a fireworks show. Just a simple steady warmth, letting grow. Hands moving gently to the sound. Little bits of happiness all around. Warm air flow through the room, like a quiet breeze. Warm air flow, soft perfume, carried on the keys. It's not loud, it's not fast, but I hope it lasts. Like a whisper in the light, soft and bright. Warm air flow, let it stay in my chest. Warm air flow through the day, feeling blessed. When the evening comes around, I'll remember this. How a simple kind of tune feels like bliss. Warm air flow, nice and slow. Let the better feeling show you. Daylight is shining through the glass. Half the day behind me moving fast. There's a little fire in my chest. Not too wild, just enough to feel my best. City sounds are humming in the street, but I've got my own steady beat. Tables softly tapping with the groove. Every little motion wants to move. Midday spark in my veins, like sunshine after rain. Midday spark in my hands, like rhythm in the plans. Midday spark, midday spark in my hands. light. There's a pulse beneath the quiet air, something bright floating there. Even if the pressure tries to climb, I can turn it into time. Midday spark, left and right, tiny flashes of delight. Midday spark in my shoes, got me shaking off the booze. It's not loud, it's not fast, but it hits me just like that. Like a match, softly struck, warming up a bit of love. Breathing in, breathing out, letting go of tiny doubts. Midday spark in the flow, not too high, not too low. Midday spark in my stride, like the sun won't hide. Midday spark, when the afternoon starts to lean, I'll remember how this feels. Midday spark, small but bright, carry me through the light. Midday spark, nice and free, like the day belongs to me. Midday spark, midday spark, midday spark, midday spark. Midday light is shining, midday light is shining, midday light is shining. Midday spark in the stride. Midday spark. Midday light is shining through the blast. Afternoon is settling, soft and white. Sun is leaning slowly to the side. There's a mellow kind of glow in the room. Not too early, not too soon. I don't need a rush ahead or rewind. There's a steady little shine in my night. Coffee rings on paper, small and round, like a quiet kind of rhythm in the sound. Slow but bright in the air, little sparks everywhere. Slow but bright in my chest, not too loud, but it's the best. Half the day behind me, still okay. There's a gentle kind of color in the gray, even when the tasks are still in line. I can take them one at a time. Foot tapping under tables, soft and light. Everything is moving just right. Slow but bright, side to side, shoulders swaying if the tide. Slow but bright, nice and free, like the moment belongs to me. It's not fireworks in the sky, it's a steady kind of why not try. It's a simple little flame that won't shade, breathing in the quiet, breathing out the noise, finding tiny pieces of small joy. Slow but bright through the day, under heavy drift away. Slow but bright, soft and kind, like a warm breeze in my mind. When the evening starts to cold, I'll remember how a small and simple light can linger. Slow but bright in my stride, carrying this glow inside. Slow but bright. There's a rhythm in the corner of my mind, like a tiny little spark I can find. Not too loud, but it's clear, like it's whispering, I'm here. Tables tap into the sound, little pulses all around. Sunlight sliding down the wall, like it knows I won't fall. Right side beat in my feet, got me moving from my seat. Right side beat in my chest, tiny drum inside my vest. Even when the day gets tight, I can turn it into light. Little grooves in between all the things I've ever seen. Breathing steady, shoulders loose, nothing here I have to choose. Just a rhythm, soft and strong, carrying me along. Yeah. Right side beat, left and right, swinging softly in the light. Bright side beat, take it slow, let the brighter moments grow. It's not a race, it's not a climb, it's a gentle kind of shine, like a mirror catching sun, reminding me I've just begun. Yeah, I've just begun. Fingers tapping on the wood, everything feels kind of good. Even if the clouds appear, there's a brighter layer here. Bright side beat through the air, like a smile everywhere. Bright side beat, nice and free, like the world is vibing with me. When the afternoon leans down, I'll still have this heavy sound. Bright side beat, soft and sweet, still dancing on repeat. There's a rhythm in the sunlight on the floor, like it's knocking softly at my door. People talking somewhere far away, but I'm steady in this way. Coffee cooling slowly in my hand, I don't need to understand every little future, every plan. I'm just doing what I can. Stay in the moment, right here, right now. No need to hurry, no need to bow. Stay in the moment, feel the beat under the table in my feet. Stay in the moment, stay in the moment, stay in the moment. like a quiet little flower in bloom. Even when the clock moves ahead, there's no pressure in my head. Shoulders loose, breathing slow, let the softer feeling grow. Nothing loud, nothing wild, just a calm, confident smile. Stay in the moment, let it flow. Not too fast, not too slow. Stay in the moment, soft and bright. Everything feels right. Stay in the moment, stay in the moment, stay in the moment. It's not about tomorrow or yesterday. It's about the tiny glow in today. Like a window open wide, letting all the warmth inside. Tap your fingers on the wood. Every second feels so good. Stay in the moment, through the day. Let the heavy drift away. Stay in the moment, nice and free. Like the world is vibing with me. When the evening starts to call, I'll remember this small glow. Stay in the moment, don't let go of this steady, easy flow. Didn't change the whole wide world, didn't make the news, but I checked off one small thing on my to-do. Coffee stain upon my sleeve, still I feel alright. There's a tiny spark of pride shining bright. Didn't climb a mountain high, didn't win a race, but I showed up one more time in this place. Maybe that's enough for now, maybe that's the sign that the little steps I take are mine. Small wins stacking up like sugar in my cup. Small wins here and there, floating lightly in the air. Didn't fix everything in a day, but I found a better way to stay. Even when the doubts try to speak, there's a steadier part of me. Shoulders moving left and right, tiny rhythm feeling right. I don't need applause or a crown, just this little up and down. Small wins in my stride, like the sun won't hide. Small wins, soft but strong, carrying me along. Maybe I just answered one hard mail. Maybe I just didn't let myself fail. Maybe I just breathe instead of ran. Maybe that's the under my feet. It's not loud, it's not big, but it makes my heart live. Small wins through the day, turning gray into okay. Small wins, nice and slow, helping better feelings grow. When the evening comes around, I'll remember this small sound. Small victories feel sweet. Fresh brew on the counter, steam rising high. Little waves of energy passing by. Morning turning golden, afternoon inside. There's a brighter kind of glow in the light. sense of saucer, soft and clear, like a tiny little signal in my ear. Every small vibration in the room feels like something good will bloom. Fresh brew rhythm in my veins, like sunshine after rain. Fresh brew rhythm in my feet, got me moving to the beat. Second sip, I'm smiling, don't know why. Woo. Maybe it's the one drifting by. Music from the speaker, low but tight. Everything is landing just right. Emo still awaiting, that's okay. I can take them in my way. Nothing feels so heavy or too fast. There's a steady little spark that lasts. Ooh, fresh brew rhythm left and right, shoulders swaying in the light. Fresh brew rhythm nice and free, like the day belongs to me. Tap the table gently, feel the groove. There's a playful little pulse in the move. It's not loud or dramatic, not extreme, just a mellow kind of lift like a dream. Breathing in the aroma, breathing out the doubt. Tiny pieces of the stress fading out. Fresh brew rhythm through the day, turning gray into okay. Fresh brew rhythm soft but strong, carrying me along. When the sun begins to lean toward the west, I'll remember how this beat felt the best. Fresh brew rhythm on repeat. Simple moments taste so sweet. City waking up in gold, the window shining bright. Every little corner catching light. Traffic moving softly down below, like a steady river in the flow. People crossing sidewalks left and right. Everything is glowing in this light. There's a rhythm in the skyline, in the air, like the whole wide world just doesn't care. City in sunshine, feeling so fine. Little sparks down my spine. City in sunshine, all in line. Every step feels like mine. Coffee cup beside me, warm and sweet. But the real heat is in the beat. Music through the speaker, low but clear. Ooh, turning ordinary into cheer. Even though the noise outside feels like part of a bigger kind of happy start. City in sunshine through the day, chasing clouds away. City in sunshine, soft but bright. Everything feels right. All the noisy thoughts I had start to pass. There's a quiet kind of shift in my chest. Not a miracle, just a rest. Didn't change the world today, didn't need to try. Just a softer way of looking at the sky. Little breath between the tasks in my hands, like the rhythm finally understands. Feel a little better than before, not so heavy anymore. Feel a little better, nice and slow, like a steady kind of glow. Coffee almost finished, cup is light, still there's something warm inside. People talking in the back, low and sweet. Everything is falling into beat. Even all the pressure from the day doesn't hit me the same way. There's a space between the noise and me, where I let myself just be. Better left and right, shoulders easing into light. Feel a little better, soft and free, like the day is letting me. Not a sudden burst of joy or a cheer, just a gentle kind of clear. Like the clouds have moved aside just a bit, letting tiny rays come in. Breathing in the quiet, breathing out the doubt. Tiny threads of tension drifting out. Feel a little better through the day. Let the gray fade away. Fade away. Feel a little better on repeat. Small relief feels sweet. When the evening starts to fall, I'll remember this small call. Feel a little better in my stride, carrying this light inside. Quiet hum inside the room, soft and low. Sun is fading gently in a glow. People moving slower than before, like the day is closing doors. There's a rhythm in the calm I can feel, not too loud, but it's real. Like a steady little flame in the breeze, never rushing, just at ease. Calm but alive in my chest, not too wild but my best. Calm but alive in my feet, soft and steady kind of beat. Coffee cup is empty now, still I stay. There's a gentle kind of music in the gray. Even when the daylight starts to thin, there's a quiet kind of spark within. No big waves, no big sound, just a pulse that sticks around. Breathing slow, shoulders wide, letting all the noise slide. Calm but alive, left and right, like a lantern in the night. Calm but alive, nice and free, like the moment fits me. It's not fireworks in the dark, it's a softer kind of spark, like the glow of city lights from afar. even if the sky turns blue into deep, deep. There's a rhythm I can't keep calm but alive through the air. It's really magic everywhere. Calm but alive on repeat. Quiet joy feels complete. When the evening fully falls, I'll remember these small calls. Calm but alive, soft and bright, carrying the steady light. Window open to the sky, curtains moving slow. Evening air is drifting through the glow. City sounds are softer now, far away, like they're fading into sway. There's a gentle kind of cool on my skin, like the day is letting evening in. Coffee shop is quieter than before, golden light across the floor. Open window, mood in the air, something lighter everywhere. Open window, mood soft and free, like the breeze is singing with me. Leaves are dancing on the street, moving gently with the beat. Neon signs are flickering down the line, but the rhythm here is mine. Nothing loud, nothing fast, just a feeling that can last. Breathing in the cooling light, breathing out the day's light fight. Open window, mood left and right, shoulders swaying with the night. Open window, mood nice and slow, let the softer moments grow. It's not sadness, it's not high, it's that space between goodbye, like a pause between two songs where you feel you belong. Fingers resting on the cup, tiny warmth still coming up. Even if the sky turns deep in her blue, there's a steady kind of hue. Open window, move through the breeze, carry gently on the keys. Open window, mood on repeat. Quiet joy feels complete. When the night is fully here, I'll still know how a simple open window let me glow. Open window, mood soft and bright, holding on to steady light. Voices fading in the back, low and sweet. Every sound is settling to beat. Hands around a cooling cup, breathing slow. There's a steady kind of warmth underneath the glow. Even when the world outside keeps its speed, there's a gentler kind of rhythm that I need. Not too high, not too deep, just a calm I can keep. Light on my mind, left and right, shoulders easing into light. Light on my mind, nice and free, like the night agrees with me. It's not fireworks in the sky, it's a quiet little while. I try to let the smaller things be enough to call this simple feeling love. Breathing in the evening air, breathing out the strain. Tiny threads of tension breaking chain. Light on my mind through the air, like soft magic everywhere. Light on my mind, on repeat. Subtle joy feels complete. When the day is fully done, I'll still know how a simple little glow can grow. Light on my mind, soft and kind. Carry in this peace inside. Sun is falling softer now, golden sky. But I got a little spark in my eye. Didn't win a trophy, didn't make a scene. Still I feel a little glow in between. Traffic lights are blinking down the street, but I got my own steady beat. There's a smile I didn't plan on my face, like the day just found its place. Just a good day, nothing more, nothing less than before. Just a good day, simple and bright. Tiny rhythm, feeling right. Maybe I just laughed at something small. Maybe I just didn't mind at all. Maybe I just moved with the flow, letting better feelings grow. Coffee shop is closed and chairs align. Still the warmth is mine. Just a good day, left and right. Shoulders swaying into night. Just a good day, nice and free, like the world agrees with me. It's not fireworks in the air, it's a softer kind of care. It's a quiet little wind in the skies, like the sun still in the skies. Breathing in the cooling breeze, breathing out the doubt, all the tired worries fading out. Just a good day, on repeat. Slow and steady, feels cool free. Just a good day, eyes leaning on the glass, soft and slow. City lights are breathing down below. There's a quieter kind of beat in my chest, not too high, just at rest. Didn't rush the ending, let it land like a gentle wave on sand. All the louder parts of me settling into something steady and softly moving through the night, holding on to quiet light, softly moving nice and slow. Let the softer feelings grow. Tables empty, chairs aligned, still a little warmth behind. Even when the music fades low and thin, there's a softer melody within. Breathing in the cooler air, breathing out the day, letting all the sharper edges drift away. Nothing urgent, nothing loud, just a gentle kind of cloud. Softly moving left and right, shoulders easing in tonight. Softly moving soft and free, like the darkest kind of me. It's not sadness, it's not high, it's that space between goodbye. Like the glow after a flame, still remembering the name. Footsteps slow but steady still. There's a calm I can feel. Softly moving on repeat, simple rhythm still feels sweet. Softly moving through the air, tiny traces everywhere. When tomorrow comes around, I'll remember this small sound. Softly moving, soft and bright, carrying this steady Evening setting slowly on the street. City lights are flickering, soft and sweet. Chairs are stacked behind me, day is through. Still a gentle kind of glow breaking through. Didn't rush the sunset, let it stay like a quiet little gift from the day. There's a softness in the air, warm and light, like the rhythm doesn't want to fight. I took all evening, nice and slow, carrying that afterglow. It's a cool evening, soft and bright, holding on to the light. Footsteps moving lighter than before. No more knocking at the door. Even all the little things that went wrong feel smaller in this song. Breathing in the cooling sky, breathing out the rush, letting all the louder thoughts hush. Nothing dramatic, nothing grand, just a steady open hand. It's a quiet evening, left and right, shoulders swaying in tonight. It's a quiet evening, nice and free, like the day I like a rhythm still around, hands in pockets walking slow, letting better feelings grow. Easy boy evening on repeat, small and steady feels complete. Easy boy evening, soft and kind, carrying this peace of mind. When tomorrow starts anew, I'll remember this small hue. Easy go evening, nice and clear, simple joy, still right here. Streetlights glowing softly in a line, evening air is cooling just in time. Windows catching colors from the sky, like a quiet little last goodbye. Didn't plan on feeling this okay, but there's something gentle here to stay. Tiny echoes of the day still around, like a mellow kind of happy sound. Still smiling for no reason, still smiling in this season, still smiling soft and slow, letting better feelings show. Footsteps moving lightly down the street, there's a leftover rhythm in my feet. Even if the noise has faded out, there's no space for doubt. Breathing in the night air, breathing deep, letting all the pressure go to sleep. Nothing loud, nothing grand, just this warmth close at hand. Still smiling left and right, holding on to the light. Still smiling nice and free, like the night agrees with me. It's not fireworks in the dark, it's a small and steady spark, like a melody that lingers on even when the song is gone. Hands inside my pockets, shoulders loose. Every little moment feels like truth. Still smiling through the air, tiny magic everywhere. Still smiling on repeat, simple joy feels complete. When tomorrow comes again, I'll remember now and then. Still smiling soft and bright, carrying this light. Street getting quieter now, shops closing slow. There's a gentle kind of glow left to show. Didn't notice when the sky turned to blue, but I'm carrying a little piece of you. Not a person, not a face, mine. Carry the light on repeat. Simple warmth feels sweet. Carry the light in my stride. Keep this glow inside. When tomorrow starts again, I'll remember now and then. Carry the light soft and bright, holding on to tonight. Street is almost empty now. Lights are low. There's a quiet kind of shine in the glow. Didn't notice when the hours slipped away, but I'm softer than I was yesterday. Not because the world has changed overnight, just a small and steady kind of light. Something from the afternoon still inside, like a mellow little guide. Carry it home through the dark. Hold on tight to the spark. Carry it home nice and slow. Let the better moments glow. Footsteps echo gently on the ground. There's a softer kind of happy sound. Even when the music fades to thin, there's a rhythm under skin. Hands tucked in the pockets, breathing deep. Let the good stay and keep. Nothing urgent, nothing loud, just a steady little cloud. Carry it home, left and right, shoulders easy into the night. Carry it home, soft and free, like the world agrees with me. It's not fireworks in the sky, it's a quiet little still. I try to remember how it felt to sway in that simple kind of way. Breathing in the cooler air, breathing out the strain, all the tiny pieces of the day. Carry it home on repeat, simple warmth feels complete. Carry it home in my stride, keeping this glow inside. When tomorrow